What is up, everybody? I've got a date on here with a name that I'm trying not to show. There we go. So you can see it's Saturday, the 2nd of August, 11:14. Last week, I doubled my running mileage and something bad happened.
You filming?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't matter. I'm just filming taking off my shoes. Telling the story. What are you doing with them scissors?
Oh.
Okay. Alrighty then. So like 5. It's okay, super easy. Yeah, I had to take a break basically. Guess what? I pushed too hard. I did too much. Wow. Oh my god, Jack, you've never done anything like that before. Yes, I have. I do it fucking every like 3 months. Will I ever learn? Good morning. It's now Wednesday. I was meant to film on the weekend there, but honestly was just a bit too wrecked from the migraine. I think I can't remember where I left off in that vlog, but for those following, for those seeing me on, also excuse this fucking disgusting huge zit. It's so big you can see it like dents out of like my chin. It's like massive. Anyways, recently the project, after my kind of migraine episodes I was having like 2 months ago, where it's just getting these horrible migraines every other day. I had a bit of a kind of, it really made me prioritize just managing load and health in general, because I was experiencing what it was like when I couldn't use my mind. And maybe a bit melodramatic, but it was kind of scary in some ways. And all I could do was lie down and close my eyes. So it made me think more about not trying to do everything and to stop wearing all the hats when it comes to this work. And the main thing that I've gotten help with and delegated over the past 2 years now has been supporting our athletes as the most important thing. And all that's happened is those results have gotten better. We're always keeping track of how much someone's splits improve when they work with us. And I think before it was like 4.8 seconds per 500. And now it's averaging 5.4 since we started to delegate. So, I mean, the hard thing about that I'm really struggling with is finding the right people for that job. And it's something I'll never rush. But once we do, it's just amazing how much we can improve the way that we help people. And it's just so fun and so exciting in that way. But anyways, that's been the biggest thing that I've delegated the past 2 years. Recently just started to delegate editing. And now there's a bunch more admin, management, business operations that I want to start delegating as well. So this is all so that I can just get myself out of the nitty-gritty stuff and maybe sit back a little bit more and think about, where do we want our service to go? We have big plans, which I can maybe talk about in another video for Edge Rowing, and just manage my load. So I want to do this for decades. Like I want to do this, forever, for my whole career. And I don't. This is kind of getting close to 5 years of Edge Rowing now, and I probably can't keep going at that pace. So, anyways, the other side of that is just managing the health side. So I've cut out alcohol entirely. for those that know my journey, something I have an addictive personality. It's something I've struggled with before. But yeah, I'd gotten to a point where I was drinking every weekend and just having like, I mean, I would have probably the equivalent of like a bottle of wine or like 5 or 7 beers or something like that. So, I mean, a lot, probably more than the average person, but it was only once per week, which is less than what I was having before. And even then, with that workload, I still noticed that I was feeling it, and my mind would get a little bit slower. I noticed I'd become less motivated. I'd get a little bit more irritable, which I hated. And yeah, I think it must have been part of the reason that caused these migraines. The other one is these glasses, which are just, I need to get some like nicer ones. I don't like these ones. And apparently this glaring is a sign that like the lenses are cheap. So I want to get some like smart ones. But anyways, I'm feeling loads better now, hence why I'm doing this video. The past few days I've just been doing, the absolute necessities each day, so not very much. And feeling loads better now. I also need to manage my load in terms of training. I just like doubled my running volume in 1 week, and I think with that, alongside of the work that I was doing, it was just way too much. So here we are. Anyways, I want to keep these vlogs coming. I want to document more. I've been looking back on some of the vlogs I did like 2 years ago, and it's super cool to see where we've gotten to. So yeah, might have a trip down to London coming up, and then we've got the Aviz camp coming up as well, and then there's World Masters as well. So a lot of exciting. And then there's Head of the Trials, and then there's winter training, where we have a huge influx of people applying. It's super busy then, too busy actually. And yeah, then it's winter and then it's getting ready for Florida camp. So we're getting ready for the Edge Rowing's 5th birthday. I haven't actually decided what I think we should do, but there's some ideas. So yeah, I like making these videos. Thanks for watching if you have, and yeah, cheers. Thanks for tuning in.